Hello friends, I thought of making a video in a relaxed atmosphere at my home, and the topic for today is nothing new. It's a follow-up to my last video that I did on the purpose of Rahu, and I wanted to make this video as a doubt clearing video, a video to answer some of the questions and some of the criticism that I received after my first video on Rahu. And I welcome everything. I may or may not like, but I still welcome because, and I thank everyone for responding to what I had to say in my video, because any meaningful dialogue can happen in a frank environment. So I appreciate the frankness with which people responded. One of the main criticism, or rather I would say dislike of whatever I said was the fact, was a concern if I was demonizing Rahu. Well, do I have to demonize Rahu? Isn't Rahu a demon in our Jyotisha? As in Indian astrology, he is a demon. In Western astrology, he is not a demon, which is okay. That's a different system. I respect that. If Rahu represents a demon, does it mean he gives anything? He doesn't give materialism. He doesn't give materialistic fulfillment. Of course, he does. I know he does. He gives it to so many people. But does it make Rahu any lesser of a demon? No, that is also not possible, right? So we have to keep things in perspective. And another misconception which I really want to address in this video was when I gave example of Rahu trying to make space for itself through our shadow. That shadow, some people called it is the real self. It's a physical self of you, the darker physical side of you. It doesn't have any consciousness. Is it real? Really? So if it is real, do we stop existing after sunset? Then the usual internet blah blah started, that in the night the true face of people come out, the true negative face of people come out. I know that is true. That is what it proves what I told, that adharma is all about, Rahu is about adharma. And how, when and in what mental state people do wrong things, negative things, people do adharma. In what state people do that? In ignorance. In ignorance. They don't know. They just don't know what is right. They think it is okay to do this. They are so wrong, aren't they? Well, there you have it. That shadow is the darker projection of you and me. It's achieved by devoiding sun of its light. Rahu has used you, Rahu has used me to block sun, to make space for itself, because it doesn't have a physical body. It needs you, it needs me to do what its job is. Its job, guys, is to spread adharma. How do I say that? I'm giving you a reference. I'm backing it up with references from the classics, not from internet. It's referred in the Jyotish Skandha. Skandha means the core of Jyotisha, guys, core of Jyotisha. Jyotish Skandha, the Siddhanta, the Samhita, and the Hora Shastra. The Dig Chakram, Dig means direction. The karmic direction of Jupiter towards the northeast is Dharma. Dharma, the righteous thing, the right karma. the good karma as per the Vedas. Okay, that is what is Jupiter's purpose in the scheme of things, in your life, in my life, your value system, my value system. You want to see? Look at Jupiter, how strong it is, how afflicted it is. That is the value system in our lives. That is Jupiter, the dharma. And what is Rahu's role in the same direction, in the Kal Chakra, which opposes the Chakra? That is to oppose Jupiter. So Jupiter is about dharma and Rahu is about adharma. Whatever Jupiter is up to, Rahu has to oppose it. That's its job. Nothing against it. I have nothing personal against Rahu, guys. Believe me. It's Rahu's role in the scheme of things. He's a demon. It's okay. So Rahu would achieve that only in darkness. It needs ignorance. It needs darkness to spread adharma. That is why the modus operandi of Rahu is to block sun, is to devoid the mankind of light. Where there is light, knowledge can prosper, dharma can prosper. Where there is no light, adharma will prosper. That is what Rahu tries to do. It blocks sun so that it can achieve its purpose of opposing Jupiter. The Asura game. Sura is anything or anyone operating in the sun's time zone. Asura is the one which is operating in the night zone. Nothing wrong about it. Asura is very condemned word. It's nothing wrong about it. I mean, we have watchmen trying to protect us in the night from the Asuras. It's true that the Asuras or people who are opposing sun, they get stronger in the night, but they need not be evil. Okay? In the modern globalized world, people work in night, right? Call centers, IT, people work in night time. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. I never said it is wrong or right. I only said what is dharma, what is adharma. Anything that opposes Jupiter is opposing dharma. And Rahu opposes Jupiter. I gave you enough references. Making an argument like sun is ego, then this, that, how is it relevant in this discussion? Of course, sun may have ego, but how is it relevant here? We must give references with relevant logic, right? If I say shadow is not real, then I'm backing it up with logic. Just like Rahu is not real, it uses real us to block our knowledge, to block the illumination of sunlight so that it can project the darker side of you, which it does. Shadow is dark, it's devoid of light. Where there is no light, it's a good breeding ground for adharma, which is Rahu's purpose. It's doing its job. Right? Adharma does not mean no money. Is it? Adharma can mean more money, really. I mean, we know that, right? More so in Kali Yuga. We know that, don't we? So, all that I said in the last video is coming from the Jyotish Skandha. Okay? That's the core of Jyotisha. The 6 Anga of Jyotisha, that's Vedangas, which are 6, and Jyotish is one of them. Jyoti means what? Jyoti is the light of the Vedas, Jyotish. The light of the Vedas, taking Vedas to the common man. Who does it? Jupiter. That's why he's the Guru. It's Jupiter's job to take the fruits of the Vedas, which were realized at a very high level of consciousness by those Rishi Munis. We can't understand that in this normal state of YouTube videos mindset. We can't understand that. We got to raise ourselves to that meditative state to understand Vedas. So we, people with lesser intelligence, We need these Vedangas like Jyotisha to understand Vedas. And who does it for us? Who helps it in that endeavor, in that effort? Jupiter. He brings dharma to us. Dharma as in the right karma, as per the Vedas. That is Jupiter's role. And anyone who opposes that is opposing Vedas. Who does that? Mr. Rahu. Your sentiments get hurt when I say that. I'm sorry. You got to work on that part of the chart where Rahu exists. Rahu is placed. That is your karmic direction. No offense. And wherever my Rahu is placed, that is my karmic direction. I have ignorance there. I need to work on that. Nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone has Rahu in their charts. Cool. So that's about it, guys. I think I would encourage a constructive debate on that based on classical references. Mimicking the free internet information will not help really. If you want to make an argument, I will not help you. You want to know and you want to grow with me as I would also grow, I'm up for it. My target audience, the people with whom I am communicating, are the beginners, the youngsters, the intermediate astrologers, and I love to share with advanced astrologers, those who are practicing ones. I love to share with them. I love to hear what they have to say. But if you want to make an argument out of something, I'm not up for it. You've got to show me reasons. Call it technical, call it philosophical, whatever it, you've got to show me reasons from texts. You've got to back it up with solid knowledge, not internet mimicry. Okay? I've read it enough for many years. I've seen what they write on internet. Some of it is good, 90% of it is crap. Okay, so let's take it forward, guys, if you want, and let's enjoy understanding Jyotisha. Yeah. Thank you.